our series on creating your 2023 flight plan. Now, you might ask, what is our destination? Our destination is Profitability USA, a place where you get more from every dollar you earn. So, any plan needs to have a destination, it needs to have motivation as well. And that's why that's the why that gets the action moving. It gets the why into actionable steps and it puts it in motion. So while we'll be focusing on creating guidelines for your plan in the next few weeks, we need to start with the why. What is your motivation and why? What's your why for being in business? And here's the big question: why do you want the business to be more? There could be a lot of reasons here, a lot of reasons to have that business be as strong as it possibly can. It could be that you're thinking about making things easier. That would be nice. Lead generation, well trained staff, a positive cash flow, lower expenses, the financial stability that's right there, just out of your reach, but you need a bit of a boost to solidify it. Perhaps you're considering selling the business. I had a client the other day that was thinking about it, or passing the business on to a partner or relative. Having a high value business is key to getting the top dollar or high valuation for that transition. You want to make sure you get the most bang for your buck. Maybe you want to give more to your family. Education accounts funded, retirement portfolios full, maybe an upgraded vacation, maybe even the first vacation that you've taken in years. All of these things, these wants, are completely, totally doable. But each of them takes putting a system in place so things don't become harder or more work for you, more stress on the business. We don't want that. In fact, they begin to work on their own, overseen by you, your employees, with you positioned as the decision maker, the leader, the entrepreneur who provides and builds a stable business regardless of the economic climate. That's a whole other detail that we have to put in, and it's a big detail. Let's be serious here. You turn on Fox Business, CNBC, or any of those financial news channels, and they're all telling you, and I quote, we're almost definitely, positively, absolutely, kind of, maybe, possibly heading for a recession. Is definite in that, right? Unemployment's going down, but no one wants to work. We can't hire. Inflation is in check. Well, it's in check for today, but who knows where it'll be tomorrow. All kinds of things that can impact your business, but creating a sound plan for lead generation, keeping your finances in check, understanding your finances to begin with, expanding your reach, all of that and more is a vital part of your business. So we go back to your why. Your why can be wrapped in all of that. That's what we got. Why? Well, that why. That why. It's to provide better for everyone involved. It's to do better. And you truly have to believe that attaining all those things wrapped in your why is not only possible, it's actionable. I will tell you, I am a frustrated New York Mets fan. And one of their taglines has always been, you got to believe. Well, you've got to believe in a lot of things. First of all, you have to believe in you. I'm not trying to be all fluffy and kittens about that. You have to believe that you can do this, and you can do this with planning and action. You can do this because you know what you know, and you know the power of surrounding yourself with people that will take you higher, that'll push you to achieve more. Secondly, you have to believe that it's okay to want more. No Gordon Gecko here. I said that before. I'm not going to tell you that greed, for the lack of a better word, is good. I'm not going to tell you that making more or bringing more revenue or keeping more profit in your pocket. Hey, listen, plain and simple, it allows you to do more. Unfortunately, that's one thing I get pushback on from a lot of people who aren't listening. They're not ready for this journey. And that's really a shame because their pushback is usually wrapped around the ego. I have enough, I know what I'm doing, and I certainly don't need anyone's help, most definitely not yours. Doing more takes on a lot of forms. Helping yourself, your family, your community, your favorite charity. Heck, start your own charity. Empathetic leaders are sometimes challenged with how much they can actually do because they just don't have the funds. Which leads me to the last point I want to make today. A lot of times, all of what I just outlined settles into that thing called imposter syndrome. And it's not about, oh, I'm not good enough, or I don't know enough, or someone will find out that I'm not the expert I say I am. It's not about that. It's wrapped around living a lifestyle that the lives that many business owners start to live once they make a bit of profit. You can't just make $100,000 in profit and start to live like you've made a million. You've got to stay within your means. And that comes with being authentic. I was interviewed this past week on my thoughts on being authentic and vulnerable and how that has affected my business. I'll be honest with you, it's worked for me because my clients connect with me. It doesn't matter what business I've been in, my clients have been able to connect with me, the person, not me, the business, with me. I let them know that I make the same decisions they have. It's affected me well, and sometimes it's not affected me well. I let them know that I've been where they are now, not because it's catchy. I say it because I know that they're challenged. I know the things that they're being challenged by. I also know how I felt about judgment. I have a prospect right now that will not commit to working on their flight plan. Won't do it. Doesn't want to hear it because no one has the right to judge them. That's what they keep telling me. They're singing that keeping up with the Joneses thing, and they're so afraid that the facade will break that they're just not doing anything. How dangerous is that? A business that doesn't do anything to move forward. That's really scary. So the first thing I tell any prospective client that wants to work with me, when they work with me, the first thing we do is we clear them of any issues of judgment. We don't care. I don't care what it might look like. I care about what's on paper, the financial health of your business. I won't judge a person if you're living above your means or if the business is spending more than it should. No judgment. We have to leave it right where it is. Don't worry about that. Why a business owner might be doing that is not my focus. My focus is let's correct that and bring what's supposed to be in your pocket, that profit, that higher profit, that fuller profit, back into your pocket at the end of the day. It's more than you are keeping now. And in the end, you have to be ready for this journey. Which brings me to the last question, the why. My last why question is why would you wait to make more? You get into business to do one of three things. You need to make money, you need to do more good for your family, your community, your world. You want to make a difference. This is the three biggies. Let me let you know in on a little secret that no one knows. Don't tell anybody. You need money, funds, dinero to do all of that. You can't do it on good looks. So, my week one assignment, this is why week one, be authentic. Take off your mask of who you might be trying to impress others with as your business persona, and be a little bit vulnerable too. Write out your why. Watch this live again. It's recorded, so you can go to whichever platform you're on watching it and watch it again and again and again and again. Listen to the bullet points. Grab a good old pen and paper. You know those things? Pen, paper. Write it down. You solidify things when you write it. It puts it more in your brain. It makes it more concrete. So review it, make your changes, and then read it again. And then read it out loud and make more changes. And next time, when you meet us for our live chat next week, I'll ask you to tell me what your why is in our chat, and we'll discuss it. So make sure you complete the first step in our flight plan building. Feel free to reach out to me if you'd like to discuss anything from today's live. And please download my free ebook, which is available on my website, cardinalprofit.com, down there underneath. And you can also ask me anything on that site in the section marked Ask the Expert. I'll get back to you quickly with answers, either from me or my vast professional work network, friends and people that have become friends through sharing knowledge and sharing clients even. So follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And we'll see you next week on your 2023 Flight Plan Live. Take care. Have a good week.